Good morning, everybody. How are you doing this fabulous Saturday morning? It is Saturday morning, which means it's garage sale morning, and I have got a garage sale haul for you today. Not only do I have the haul, I also have all of the information looked up so I can tell you right off what I'm going to be able to list these items for. And yes, I spent about $125 today, maybe a little bit more because I bought a picture for myself. That's inside. Anyway, so I want to welcome you. If you're new here, my name is Margaret. I am a homeschooling mom that sells online to help make extra money for our family and pay the bills and etc. etc. So if you are here, I would love to welcome you, and please go down there and hit the subscribe button. And I'm going to go peek and see how the stream looks because I am sitting outside. And sometimes when I sit outside, it is a mess. So if you're here, go over and comment and let me know how it looks because I don't know if it looks bad or not. Hang on, let me mute that. So, and now I'm like, oh, am I on the right channel? Did I open it up on the wrong channel? All right, let me know over there in the chat how it looks before I dive into it, and just in case I need to go inside and start over again. Okay, there we go. Looks like it's on. Looks like it's good. Okay, cool. We're going forward. Here we go. So let's dive in. So first thing that I'm going to make sure I go in order for you guys so I'm not digging around on everything. I was at a garage sale and I bought some hats. And being from Houston, I recognized the Astros, the Houston Astros colors right off the bat. And so, oh yay, it looks good. Everybody's in the chat now. Yay, hello everybody. So I recognized those Houston Astros colors before I even saw the other side. I saw Goya, which is a beans food company, basically. And then when I saw the colors, I was like, ooh, that's the Astros. What's up with that? And sure enough, there were Astros logos on the back. These are some fedoras. And then look at these ones, wild, right? So I got 5 of them. They charged me $1 a piece on those. So let me show you what I'm going to be able to sell those for. Paid $5 for all of those. Hello, everybody. You know what I didn't get to do? I did not get to go share it in the group because I'm on a different computer. So if you could, if you're able, go share over in Texas Gals Jewelry Lovers and International League of Thrifters and let everybody know that I'm live. I would say go share over in Thrifting Board too, but I think Jason has to approve everybody first. So, all right, let's take a peek. I'm going to screen share for you. Hello, Heather. Hi, Jennifer, Purple Lily. Hello, Lydia and Sonia. Hello, Jennifer and Nancy and Kaylee. Thanks for coming. Ooh, okay, application window. Good morning, Debbie. Then I want to pick this window. Okay, here we go. So let's take a peek at the, oh no, I showed you the wrong hat first. I was so good about like pulling up the right things first. And what do? Pull up the wrong thing first. Hang on, then let me go back. I'm going to go back and I'm going to show you these ones because if I get out of order, you know me, it's just going to blow everything out of the water. So I'm going to come right back to that. So I was at an estate sale, which I actually might try to go back to because the prices were super good. And there were a few things that I didn't get that I wish now that I kind of had. And so I got this hat. Everything was 25% off. So it wasn't $350. It was less than that. But I think the estate sale, they were moving to an assisted living, but they were Swedish. So there was a ton of like hats and things that like, it's hard to be humble when you're from Sweden and things like that. So this is a CTH Ericsson of Sweden hat. And originally I got it because I thought, you know what, my kids they still kind of do dress up stuff. And they have a hat similar to this, one of them. And at first I thought, oh, I'm going to give this to them. And then I saw like, no, maybe not. Oh, no problem, Heather. Heather says, thanks for letting us carpool at the Green Room Meetup. Oh, no. Oh, thanks. Stop it, Hubler. All right, so let's take a peek. I always enjoy that. I always enjoy hanging out with everybody at the Green Room Meetups. All right, so here's this. I couldn't find one of these hats on eBay right now, but they do still sell them on their website, but they're in Swedish. I think I saw one maybe, but again, it was like super hard to find. So here's their site. They are 499, I guess KR is krona. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but I did a translator, you know, how much is that in United States dollars? It's like $52. So, so I know it's used and everything, but it's definitely vintage. So I might list this hat for like $40. We'll see. I'd rather list it high because I can't find one on there. Maybe I'll go higher. I don't know. I mean, there's a little bit of yuck on the inside, a teeny bit, like in the satiny areas, but overall it looks pretty good. So I'm going to list that for probably, maybe I'm talking myself into like 50 bucks, because if you can't find them in the US, then hey, why not, right? Let's see. Carlos says, I think Goya is a Puerto Rican company. Okay, cool. Yeah. Thanks. No problem. Okay. And hello. Okay, here we go. Next up, I got a lot of hats today. You know how, isn't it funny when you go out garage sailing and stuff and check out estate sales, thrift stores, you say, like certain times you're like, I thought this is like all the hats. And like last time it was like, I got porch swings randomly, right? Good morning, San Diego. I hope you guys are well with all the earthquakes. Did they reach you? Okay, so I got this IBM hat. I don't sell, as you guys know, I sell most of jewelry in smalls. Hats are another really good item to sell because they're easy to store, easy to ship. They don't take up a ton of space. So I liked that it was a logo from a brand that is well known. And let's take a peek. Hello. Exactly. You can't get it if you don't ask for it. If you don't ask for that high price, it's not going to happen. All right. So my IBM hat, I didn't see one exactly like mine. Hang on. I did pull somewhere up. But over here, like I see one for 21 that's being sold. Here's one for 22. And there's that one's, so I mean, I'm seeing them right around that $20 mark. Here's another one. Did I find it? Or no? Yeah, there's another one. So probably around $20 on this hat for, and I got it for, I know it says $1.50 on it, but I only paid $1. So that was cool. That's a good price. And so if I'm able to flip it for 20 bucks, then that's probably a good $15 profit right there. Money in the bank. I like it. That's my new theme song. Money in the bank. I like it. You're going to get it stuck in your head. Watch. It'll be my new jingle. Oh, good. I'm glad. Yeah, I heard there was another earthquake this morning. So, okay. So I guess I'm going to come back to the other hats. I thought I had all the hats lumped together. But also at this estate sale, I love picking up things that are like tooled leather. And so I saw this, and it's got these, I always get them mixed up, y'all, Mayan and Aztec. I think it's Aztec. And at first I was like, is that a koozie? And then I saw the felting inside and realized, no, it's a dice thrower. And then it opens on the bottom like so. It does have a little bit of damage right here. So it's tooled leather, and it's a dice thrower, a vintage dice thrower. You need a good thrift song. Money in the bank. I like it. Okay, so, and I picked this up for, I don't know, it was a couple bucks, $1 or $2. It was at that same estate sale where I got the Sweden hat. They were travelers. Apparently they had some really cool stuff. So let's take a piece. You were going to say pen holder. At first I thought, is that a koozie? Because it's the right size, but no. So here we go. So here's one that's up on eBay for $15. Here's one that's up for $29. So you guys can see mine's got some damage to it. So I'm guessing with the kind of prices I'm seeing that I might try to list it for, I'll probably still try to list it for like 30 bucks because it's cool. It's got a really cool design on it. Cha-cha-cha-cha-ching. That's my thrift song. Boop. You got to add that in there. Okay, so there's that. And these ones are 85 bucks, right? They're being sold for $85. So I might, go ahead and just post mine, try it out and see how it does for 30 bucks. I like things that are smaller, easier to ship, that I can get a good profit on. So that's what I'm going to do with that. It's a really cool green color. The sun is catching up with me. I thought if I sat over here, I'd be good to go. I might have to scooch. And welcome to Texas. I'm going to sweat. I'm going to sweat. Let me scoot over so I can kind of get out of I'm on my patio. Rolling bones. That's right. All right. If I didn't get to say hi to you in the chat, hello, and thank you so much for coming. And go down there and hit the thumbs up button. Yeah, I'm a wind chime lover. Technically, in our do you have a weird neighborhood association? Tell me about this. Where it's like they limit like how many wind chimes you can have on your front porch or your back porch. But I've blown through that because I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 that are technically wind chimes. And then I've got other, like, I don't know, sun catchers and random stuff. Okay, next. So the Houston Astros hats. Let's take a look at those again. So and they're in really good shape. I mean, like never worn. And I think they were promotional items. If you guys go to sporting events, sometimes they'll have nights where they have promotional items that they give out. And I think that's probably what happened. They had, like, the family had gone and they all got these hats. And then they were like, what are we going to do with these hats? We're going to sell them to Margaret so that she can make bank on them. So here we go. So here's just the regular one, the fedora. And they're not, I don't see as many of the orange ones, but let's take a look at some that are sold. So here's my orange one that sold on auction for 30 bucks. And that was just let's see, May 15th. So that was just recently. Here's one rare that sold for, well, it was best offer taken anyway. So I'm seeing right around like $25, $30 mark. And the orange one, I might try to sell for a little bit more because I couldn't find a whole lot of them. Like, I can't find a lot of the orange ones listed even. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put, because it looks like some of the ones that were sold, people had taken a best offer on. And I'll come back to that. And so I'll probably put them high and just put them with best offer. So I'll probably put them up maybe for these, I don't know. What do you think? 30, 35 bucks? And then put a best offer on them, because that, and then like you can set, like, I'm not going to take anything lower than whatever, or automatically accept if it's 25 or more. So these ones, the plain ones, I'm probably going to put up for about 35. This one I'll probably put up, I don't know, what do you think? 45 or 50? I just need the Astros to, like, get back into the World Series again. And then these will go for hotcakes, right? Yay. Okay. $39.99 or best offer. Yeah, that's a good price to go with. So I love doing best offer. Because I can set it. You know, some people get annoyed when they're like, oh, I'm getting all these lowball offers, but you can set it to where you don't, where it just like automatically tells them no, which I love. Okay. Adam says, I was watching a friend's live stream from Florida yesterday. She pays $400 a month HOA. What is mine? It's like 60 or something. In my old neighborhood, we paid once a year. I can't remember what it was now, but I think it was like $600 for the whole year, which is not terrible, you know. So, oh my gosh, Tom, I love you so much. How's the baby? My friend Tom, the English Picker's in the chat, and you guys need to all go follow him and everything. I miss you. I hope you're sleeping. They have a new baby, so congratulate them. Okay, next up, let's see what we've got. Okay, so the next hat, again, I paid $1. This was the same garage sale where I got the Astros hats. He had a bazillion hats. And a lot of them were like Texas Coaches Association or something, so I think he was a sports coach. All right, oh my gosh, Heather, you got to check out Tom's DHOTW. Is that what it's called? So it's the, I can't say the first word, the D head of the week, and they're really fun to watch, where he really complains about. Anyway, so $300. Oh, Tom says his baby's a cheeky monkey and chunky like me. That's it. Yeah, you got to check it out. Okay, yeah, give the baby a big squeeze for me. All right, so next up is this Salt Life hat. And again, I got it because I was like, oh, you know, one of my kids likes fishing a lot. And we moved away from the coast, so that stinks. But I looked this one up, and I only found, I didn't find this exact one. Well, I take that back. I found it, but I didn't, it was an older listing, so I couldn't find that where it was sold. So here it is on PickClick. And I knew this was a brand that you see fairly, frequently. But, I'm seeing these are sold. Wait, are these sold? Yeah, for not amazing prices, but, $15 or so. So $15, $16. There's this one that's kind of like mine that sold for $14. But then like this, don't you hate it when this happens? You find it and you're like, yes, I found it. And then you go and it's not there. And it's like, no, it's gone already. It's so old. So I even like copied the title and all of this stuff. And then And then no, I just couldn't find it. So it's just not there. So I'll probably put it up. Maybe because I can't find it, I'll put a little bit more on it. Maybe I'll put like 20 bucks on it because it's pretty cool. I like it. And so much for my kids getting it. Haha. Sorry, kids. Dang, it's getting hot, y'all. Okay, let's do this. Let's see. Adam said, I hear they sell well. Just heard about Salt Life recently. Yeah, it's maybe because I live in Texas and lived near the coast before. Wow, I didn't look this bad earlier. $25.99, Debbie says, but now I do. So you'll have to bear with me. It seems like the longer I'm outside, the more I am melting. But it's just life in Texas. Okay, then I also picked up this apple hat. And what would you call this style of hat? Because originally I was like, it's like one of those like Greek fisherman hats, right? But I couldn't find it under that name. But I found it. Somebody listed it as like a page boy hat. So, Heather says, I wonder if Posh or eBay gets more. That's a good question. I'm gonna have to look and see. I just did a quick search real fast for the hangout. All right, so let's take a look at the apple hat, cadet hat. Okay. I think the person did list it as a cadet / page boy type hat. So let's see what I can get for this. Again, this was $1. I love it when hats are $1. It's cheap. So I was looking like fisherman hat. I couldn't think about what it was called. So there's one that was $14.99, but it's not the same kind. So here I found it. Apple Page Boy Cadet Hat. You got it. Nailed it, Debbie. Good job. For $11.60. That was an auction. I don't do auctions. So generally, I don't do auctions, I should say. See, look, somebody called it a fisherman hat. So, I'll probably put it up. What did they have it at? 11 something. But then there are ones that have sold for 30 bucks. So, I mean, because they put theirs at auction, was Cindy in there? Hey, Cindy. Because they put it in at an auction, what I'll probably do is put it up for like 30 bucks and then do best offer. It does need a little wipe down. There's a few little spots that maybe need to be cleaned up at teens. But overall, we're good. Hey, how many friends do we have watching? Because I can't see it. I can't see it. Then, let's see what we've got next. Y'all. It doesn't fit me. But look what I got. This is all $5. It's a kid's, like, Harry Potter robe and broom. Like, yes, sure, we're going to fly through the air. We're going to do some magic. And we're going to catch some, what do they call them? Snitches. So it's got a little bit of a piece that's broken, but I have a feeling my kids are going to claim it and play with it. But if you, 31 viewers, hello. If you look, you can actually get a fair profit for them. So mine again is broken. But there's one that sold for $11.80, and like I said, I paid $5 for all of that. So it's fair. But I think my kids are going to claim it. I mean, like, here's one. This is the vibrating one that makes sounds and stuff too, I think, for $50. So definitely keep an eye out for cosplay type things like that, because you know somebody would enjoy it, even though mine's probably not going to leave my house. Then we are looking at, okay, so I got this wallet. Another thing I like to pick up, wallets. And I didn't know the brand. I do now. It's called Calmore, and I think they sell them at Walmart, which is fine. It's in really good condition. I have a video I'm working on where I talk about wallets a little bit briefly, and what to kind of look for. So it's, you know, it's in really good shape. I don't think it was ever used, and it's got one of those, the protection, is it called RFID? I was going to say something, but I think it was like, that's the IUD, and that's not the same thing. So it like has the protection from people when they like try to steal your information, your credit card stuff. But let's take a see at what they sell for on eBay. Did I tell you I paid $2 for it? So here are some solds on eBay for anywhere between 16, 20 bucks. Yeah, and it's a really cute wallet. So that's not the same wallet. That's also a cute wallet. So anyway, for $2, if I can sell it for 15, 20 bucks, that is good by me. I like it. I have enough wallets though, so I don't need to keep it. All right. So I hope you guys are finding treasure this morning. And Rhonda messaged me. She was like, hey, there's a garage sale that has jewelry for super cheap. And I was like, girl, I was there this morning. I got there at 6:45 because I did. So I'm going to use it as my thumbnail. So I am not going to go through all of this with you right now, but I'll show you what I got, basically. So I got this bag of jewelry. The garage sale I went to, I totally early birded it because it didn't say no early birds. And it was like, and she even had pictures. It was like tons of jewelry, and it said $2 $2 per jewelry, right, for everything. So I went, and it opened at 7. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna get up and then go get my coffee. Gonna go get some money. I'm gonna head over there and just kind of hang out and wait. But as I pulled up, she was coming out, and she was like, "Are you here for the garage sale?" I was like, "Yeah, I am. I don't mind waiting." But she's like, "No, I'll open the garage." So open the garage, and there was like, I took footage, you'll see later, all of this stuff. A lot of it was just like costumey China stuff. And then I start digging in like cardboard boxes. That's my jam, right? And that's where I find this stuff. This bag is too clean. But there was other, I mean, it wasn't all in this bag so tidy. I had to dig for it, y'all. I had to work. But it was like bagged like this. And as you can see, there's like silver rings in there and things that maybe are gold. I didn't have a magnet or anything with me. And just like, there's that in there. Anyway, so just kind of random stuff that there's a broken watch that I'm going to look at closer later. But she was like, okay, wait, I'll tell you the rest of the story in a second. Let me, there's more. But wait, there's more. So I was digging around, getting all this stuff. I mean, just look at that earring. Hopefully the mate's in there. So lots of really cool, like I didn't want to dig too deep and like pull everything out and really make it conspicuous that I could see like, oh, there's silver in there. Maybe there's some gold too. I don't know. But I'm going to do like a camera down type of video where I share it all. And this one especially had like tons of silver in it, tons and tons. And I see some garnet chip stuff in there. I'm going to come back to the chat in a second. And like, here's another one. Lots of little things that look like gold chains and random little gold bits. I don't know. There is another one. Like these look like maybe they had some little gold earrings. I don't know if they're real or not. Maybe not. But like I said, I was like, well, okay. I'm going to do that. I'm going to go through, grab these things, put them in this bag, right? And then as I'm getting ready to check out, she sees what I've got. She starts looking at it and she says, oh, I'm not going to be able to honor the $2 a piece on this silver stuff. I can't do that. I forgot that was in there. I don't want to sell that. I don't mean to sell that. You know, she was saying all this stuff like, oh, and she started like taking all the bags that I had already like dug for. And she starts making her own, like making a pile with it. She was like, yeah, I can't sell you that. No, I can't sell you this. Oh God. And you know, as you're like, as a reseller, you're like, oh my God, you're killing me. So there's some more in there. So she does. She starts taking all the bags. She's like, oh, as you see, that's too clean. She's like, I meant to take this home. I need to take it and go clean it because I mean, like that will sell for $20 online, and this, you know, is going to sell for 20 or 30 bucks by itself. And like she starts doing that, like, and so she's like taking all the bags back. She's like, yeah, I can't sell you that. I can't give you that. No, those are silver too. I can't. No. And I'm just like, you're kidding me. So then I was like, oh no, I don't expect you to give it to me for $2 a piece. You know, it's fine. I said, can I make you an offer? You know, so I held up one of the bags. I was like, you know, how about like 20 bucks on this bag? And she was like, no. And again, she's still pulling like, no, I can't do it. Oh no, not on this either. Like I can't sell you. I can't do it. So I was like, okay. I was like, can I make you an offer for all of it? I was like, can I give you like 60 bucks for all of it? And she was like, and then you could see like the wheels started turning. She was like, okay. She's like, how about 75? You know, because again, she was like, because this necklace right here and these earrings, those will sell for 20 bucks a piece. And I don't know, I don't even know if this is silver or not over here. I was like, yeah, okay, I'll do it, 75. So I paid 75. Maybe it was too much. But honestly, if it was like $2 per thing, I mean, what is that? Like 30 pieces of jewelry or a little bit more than that. So I probably still pay $2 a piece or less. Anyway, sometimes when you say those bigger numbers, suddenly it's like, oh, yeah, I want that 75 bucks. And then she wasn't going to sell. She was, when I had this, like, I had it picked up and I was in my little bat box of stuff. She was like, oh, the ring sizer's not for sale too. And then I was like, oh, okay. I would put it back where it was sitting. I'm like, yeah. And then she was like, never mind. What am I going to do with that? I was like, okay. So all of this, I need a new ring sizer. Have you guys seen my ring sizer? Because I accidentally got gold testing acid on it. And so like some of the purple, and then I can use it like to take pictures with. Yay. Okay, because this one is not going to get messed up, I promise. Okay, hello in the chat. Thank you for coming, everybody. Thanks for being here. I was trying to behave myself, Dan. I was being a good girl. Yeah, I got in there too early, too, so. Okay, so let's see what's next. And I am going to go through that stuff, but I'm going to do it with camera down so everybody can see all the marks and all of this thing, and magnets and whatnot. Okay, so we will do that. And I did get footage from all these garage sales, which I'll put up probably throughout the week. Yeah. Okay, so are you ready for some Nerf? I got some Nerf, and then we'll go back to some of the other stuff. We have like all the Nerf in the world in my house, but when I find Nerf for a really good price, I have to pick it up, so that's what I did. Let me start with these ones. I got all of these Nerf guns for $12. Reach. Okay, so all of them for 12 bucks. So the first two, right, Lydia? So these are two that my kids don't actually have. They're called Dart Tag. I think my kids want to start making Nerf War movies because they've been watching them on YouTube. So here we go. So again, 12, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if there were 12 bucks for all of them, then it's like $2 a piece. $2 a piece, which is good. That's right, Christine. All right, so here we go. So I got these two. They're called Dart Tag Nerf Guns. And these ones are selling for about $10 a piece, maybe a little more. So here's a lot of two of them that sold for 25 bucks. And here's one that sold for $10.95 by itself. So I have a feeling that my kids are going to claim them briefly, but I do have a pile of Nerf. It's like once they play with them for a while and figure out which ones are their favorites, they are like, okay, I'm done with these. And so I have a giant pile of Nerf in my workroom. So we'll see. All right. Oh, you love reselling the Nerf guns. Cool, cool. Okay, so the next one is, let me make sure I'm going in order. That's a different one. Okay, so the next one is this one that's in my lap, which I've just recently bought one of these not long ago. And the cool thing, first of all, that I got it for so cheap, $2, right, is that it makes an awesome sound. But you can sell the pieces separately too. So like this is like the shoulder stock. I can get it off. Like the pieces come off, and like the other piece. Let me got the piece out. Like this barrel, I don't know if you call it a barrel, a magazine clip, a drum, and those sell for pretty good money too. So let me flip it over and show you what some of these have sold for. Hello, Peter in the chat. Hello, Thrifting Adventures. I'm getting red too now. Darn it, I was just getting better. Okay, so here you can see, and this is the Nerf In Strike, that just the shoulder stock has sold for $11.97. It's adjustable so you can make it shorter and longer. I'll show you in a second. And then here's the drum that I got on this bad boy that sold just recently for $21.95. Okay, this one may not be going to my kids or my kids stuff. Okay, this one might. My mommy might say no. But look, here's the whole thing that sold for $10. I put it on auction. So if you're willing to wait, like stick the adjustable shoulder stock up for $10. Stick the drum up there. Here's the drum that sold for $15. This one sold for $30, right? Is that the one I've got? No, mine's a little different than that one. So as you can see, my $2 purchase, that's $10. That's maybe $15, $20. This part, I didn't even look. So So that's awesome. All right, you're coming with me. My kids already have one of you. The bullets sell, oh, nice. Thrifting Adventure says bullets sell well to find them at a lot at Goodwills. Okay, so then there's more Nerf. Hang on. I've been finding a lot of Nerf lately, which is awesome. The next one, I have never found one of these before, nor do my kids have them. It's called a Vigilon, and it's one that shoots, it doesn't shoot the bullets or the balls, it shoots the discs. So watch, ready? It like you reload it there, you're like boom, and then you like, right, how do you do it? I did it earlier. Anyway, I did it earlier, where it's like, and it shoots and everything. So my kids will have to mess with it and tell me. So the Vigilon does not sell for that much, but I think it's super cool. Like I think somebody could have a lot of fun, like if you do cosplay or you do like steampunk stuff, like this is a good shape to like repaint it and do it all up. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, right, Christine. All our secondhand Nerf ends up in my son's room, no matter what I do. Yeah, I feel you. And we host Nerf Wars a lot in our homeschool community. Like we like to do Nerf Wars. And so we always bring tons of extra guns because some people are not crazy like us and have an arsenal in their house. But that's what we do, right? But oh my gosh, if you can get them cheap, why not, right? Okay, so here it is. Again, like the gun does just not sell for that much, which I don't even know. Do they sell the discs, the little disky things for anymore? Disky things. I'm sure that's the technical name for them. But here you can see like $5, $6, maybe $10. But I think it's a really cool shape, so I wish it sold for more. There's one that's $16.99, but no, they aren't really selling for that much. There's two that sold for $23. Okay, so there's that. But I still have a couple more, and neither of these, I'm almost positive these guns are not going to end up online for a little while at least, because we don't have either of them either. So there's this one, and it is called the Modulus. That's a different one, right? And it's like, you always feel like such a badass, right? Right? So there's that. And let's see, application window. This one again is not selling for crazy amounts either. So there's two that sold for $8 on auction, but it seems like that's about right. I mean, that one's brand new, that's selling for $15. But again, I have a feeling that my kids are going to want to play with it. So, oh yay, they're talking about eBay Open in the chat. I am not going to eBay Open again. Something always happens. Last year we were moving. This year something else is happening, which I can't divulge just yet, but it's happening. Anyway, okay, so the next Nerf gun, this is the last of the Nerf guns, is a Fortnite one, and it's a silencer. It's got this silencer on it. So it doesn't really silence it, but it's just for play, you know. How do you do this again? So anyway, so there's that. And it even says shh on the side, shh, like that. Okay. Oh yeah, totally check out each other's channels in the chat. So, oh, your Nerf expert's watching along. Oh good, hi Nerf expert. Okay, my son says it's called Eye on Fire. Yes, I found that out on the other one. Okay, so this one, my Nerf Fortnite one, this one is selling now. I had to narrow my search because there were a lot of new ones up there, and so I narrowed my search to used. And so I'm seeing about $16. I don't have the box, so ooh, what fell over there? Okay, so probably about $16. However, I have a feeling that it won't make it that far. So there's that, because my kids are gonna claim it. So Thrifting Adventure says, love finding new channels, just found us. Oh yay! I don't know if you're talking to me or Adam or whoever else in the chat, but welcome. Oh my gosh. You guys, look, I'm starting to turn red again. Oh, maybe doing this outside was not the best idea. I was having this like rash forever. I think stress and heat and okay. And now, a cautionary tale. It's cool to take chances on things, and it really sucks when it doesn't work out. But it happens, right? Because you learn. So I picked up these two Kodak cameras, Kodak Tele Disc, Kodak Disc 4000. He wanted $2 each for them, so I was like, yeah, okay, I'll give it a try. If nothing else, it's a good learning experience, and I'll figure it out that they weren't worth anything. So let me show you what I looked up and what I found, because they're just like a bust. That's okay. That is totally fine. So here's one of them, Kodak Disc 4000. I mean, come on. So yeah, no. It's not going to be worth my time to even list it. So they'll probably just go into my donate pile. I'll take it back to Savers and get a coupon or something. And then there again with the other one, same deal. $3, $8 maybe, you know, like 99 cents. Nope. So those will go back. But, you know, you got to take a chance sometimes. And I didn't have the time to like look it up right there. So I was like, yeah, okay, I'll take a chance. It's fine. Okay, and then is this the last thing? And there's one other thing. But anyway, this is the other thing I picked up, which is a really nice brand. It's called Oberon Designs, I think. Oberon Leather. Yeah, Oberon Design. So that's, can you see that? Oberon Design. But they have this like leather, they do wallets, this is a Kindle Case, and it's a really, really well done leather. I don't want to even say it's tooled leather, because it's not like tooled leather, but anyway. So this, yeah, like a book cover type of deal. So this one, let me open that application window up. As you can see, Oberon Leather, Kindle cover, these are solds. And I'm seeing like $30, $60, $40. So yeah, I'm gonna probably put it up in that kind of price range. It's got a really great color. It's got a really great design. So let me take off sold and see what we see over here. I didn't type in like green Celtic knot or anything like that, but as you can see, the prices are pretty high on this, so I'm probably going to go high as well for it. So there's that. So yay. And then I got this for me. So it's one of these, like all of these little candles. It was $3. I was super excited because I like those little LED candles. Anyway, all right. So that is my haul. I spent a lot of money, a little over $100. Most of it was on that jewelry. Everything else was super cheap. But hey, that's fine. Now I'm going to go in and take care of myself. Yeah, it pays to go with your gut. Thrifting Adventure says, yeah, I mean, I gave it a shot. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. The light's getting weird, and I look like I need a shower. So, yeah, keep an eye out, because I will have the ride-alongs for the estate sales and the garage sales I went to kind of show you the things that I did pick up and the things I didn't pick up. And I'll tag this at the end of those. So if you want to come back and check out what I got. I think that's it. I think that's everything. I hope you guys have a great day and have lots of fun out thrifting or garage selling this morning. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye, everybody.